Keto Queen. I am excited to be home from work today, guys. I hope you have had a great day. We are making a simple meal, and I wanted to open this video up to questions and answers. So let's talk all things keto low carb. I'm curious where you're watching from and what you're doing for dinner tonight that's low carb or keto friendly. So as you come on, let me know. We are just making some skillet green beans, and we're going to grill some pork chops. Super simple. A lot of people ask me, how do you find or how do you decide what to cook? How do you make your menus? And honestly, guys, I keep it simple. I pick a lean meat, I pick a good low carb veggie, and I cook with healthy fats. It's as simple as that. You don't have to have complication in your keto diet or lifestyle change. You can make it complicated if you want to, but that's just not what I recommend for my friends. So we are going to make some skillet green beans tonight. We're going to grill some pork chops because my husband loves pork chops. And I'm curious what you guys are doing for dinner. I'm going to whip this together real fast, and then I want to give you guys time for questions and answers. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions related to keto, getting started, low carb, any questions you have, go ahead and put them in the comments. We're taking an onion and we're just going to make some thin slices in this onion. I've got my skillet prepped and ready. It's got a little bit of avocado oil. Whew, that's going to make me cry. It's got a little bit of avocado oil. Whew, man, that's a strong onion. And some fresh green beans. So when I say fresh green beans, I like the little market side or market fresh. It's called market side. Already washed, clean, ready to go green beans. Yes, I do wash them before I put them in my skillet, but they are just ready to go. They're already snapped, ready to cook. So I have a bag of those in my skillet with a little bit of avocado oil, and I'm fixing to add some thin sliced onion to it. Now, onion does add carbs to our dish, but we're not going to eat the whole onion by ourselves. We're just going to slice it and make it taste delicious with the flavoring of the onion. And yes, we will have some of this onion on our plate, but we're not eating the whole thing. A lot of people say onions are not keto. Well, a whole onion definitely is not keto. But if you're just going to have a couple of slices or a few slices, it is not the end of the world. I love to season my food with onions because it tastes delicious, right? So that's what we're doing tonight. Let me turn my skillet on. Dang, those. Some really strong onion. It's going to make my nose run and my eyes water. And we're just going to slice it up thin and put it in our skillet with the green beans. Now, if I put a lot of onions in here, my daughter and my husband will eat the majority, and I'll just have a few slices in my green beans. But it makes the green beans taste amazing as a seasoning. So, avocado oil, fresh green beans, sliced onion. And I took about a medium-sized onion, sliced it in half, and there we go. So, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up. We will salt and pepper it, but I want to definitely start cooking pretty fast. I'm going to bag this up and use this slice of the onion later. Or this half of the onion later. And then for my main dish, like I said, I make it simple. So I had some pork chops sealed up. I had them in a sealing meal. I bought these on sale a while back. So I just pulled these out of the freezer this morning. And we're going to season them with my everything seasoning. You can use garlic powder, salt and pepper. But we're going to use my everything seasoning. And then we're going to put them on the grill with a little G. Hughes hickory barbecue sauce. So easy. So that's my discussion tonight, is just how to get started and keep things simple. I want to answer any questions you might have while we start these green beans. So if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I honestly do recommend simple keto. Simple, clean keto, to be exact, is what my recommendations are. Because with simple, it's sustainable. With clean, it's healthy. We're not eating a lot of packaged processed stuff. We're not coming home and searching through Amazon of all the keto packages we can buy. It's okay to have those things on occasion. It's okay to have, Quest chips on occasion. It's okay to do those things, but we definitely don't want to have that as a staple for our daily living, okay? Because we know that packaged processed stuff does have extra ingredients that can cause inflammation and cause our disease to rise, like blood pressure issues and diabetes and inflammation and fibromyalgia. We don't want those processed packaged products because of those reasons. Not only that, they usually have things in them that spike our blood sugar. And our blood sugar, as soon as it spikes, says, ooh, give me some food or give me some sugar, give me something. And it gets us on this yo-yo of cravings. Okay, we don't want that. So simple, clean keto is what I highly recommend for anyone who wants to get started in this lifestyle. And the way we get started is keeping it simple. So we pick out a lean meat, a low carb veggie, and we cook it with healthy fats. So today I posted just a little list of healthy fats. There's more than just butter out there. I love to cook with butter. I also love to cook with avocado oil, with olive oil. I love to cook with heavy cream and my cheeses. But you can pick out your own healthy fat, but incorporate that into your dinner. And it's that easy. Lean meat, low carb veggie, healthy fat. Cook it up. It's going to taste delicious. If you try any of my recipes, you'll know that they are so good. And that is keto living. It is so easy and not complicated. So a lot of you guys will read things and it makes it complicated, because if you read about keto, it's talking all things macros. So it wants you to track your fat, your protein, your carbs. It wants you to track your fibers. It wants you to track all these things. And all we're doing is monitoring carbs on a simple, clean keto plan. So guys, what questions do you have? Put them in the comments. Inez is in Virginia and she's having the lasagna. I love the lasagna. I've got one piece left over in my refrigerator and I'm like scared to eat it. Because as soon as I eat it, it's gone and then I have to cook more, right? I love lasagna. And that is my favorite lasagna recipe. And I've tried a bunch of them over the last 3.5 years. Guys, I am 4 years into my keto journey. So again, simple, clean keto is sustainable. So let me know what question you guys have. Lindy made the cracked chicken with some asparagus. Yum. That sounds amazing. We are doing skillet green beans tonight, y'all, which is so simple. You just slice up some thin onion, put it in your skillet with some fresh green beans. You can use frozen if you'd like. A little bit of avocado oil or olive oil. You can even do butter if you want to, but that healthy fat's important. Throw it all together in that skillet, cover it up and let it cook until it's soft and those onions start to turn brown and caramelize. I mean, this is the best veggie dish. So easy and delicious. Salt and pepper is all you need. You can add more things if you want to. Gail made her nat as an icy. Yes, you can certainly do that, Gail. I love my keto nats as an icy myself. So I like to mix them with water and ice in my blender. I also, Gail, every once in a while, depending on the flavor, you can mix them with unsweet almond milk and ice and make a smoothie or like a milkshake. And it's really, really good. We have a flavor called Swiss cacao. It's like a chocolatey flavor. So good mixed with unsweet almond milk and ice. So yes, you can certainly make them as ices. Janet received her nat today. So excited. Yes, Janet. I'm so excited. Vicky also got her nat today. You guys are awesome. I'm so excited for you. Connie says, wet a paper towel and lay it on the counter where you're slicing the onion and your eyes will not water. Thank you for that advice, Connie. I've never heard that before in my life. So wet a paper towel, lay it on the counter where you're slicing your onion and your eyes will not water. Guys, I'm going to do that next time because I love to try new tricks. Lindy says onions and garlic are both good for you. I love some onions and some garlic, girl. Made cheese stuffed portobellos and asparagus for dinner in her new air fryer, Janet says. Guys, you know I love my air fryer. I actually originally had plans tonight to make some air fried pork chops. I did post that recipe earlier in the week with my grocery haul, but I decided I want to get outside and use my grill today. I love to use my grill during the summertime, and I thought when I start my grill after I'm done talking with you guys, I can be walking around my yard as I'm grilling. So we are going to do grilling tonight. Gail says they say when you cut onions, put a wet paper towel. Is that not the crazy? That's the second person who just said that, and I've never heard it before. Connie says, why are onions not keto? Connie, I did not say that. I said onions are perfectly fine to have on keto. You just can't eat a whole onion because they do have carbs, and if you add it up, it can add up to quite a bit of carbs. So just a few slices of onions, perfectly fine. A slice of onion on your hamburger's delicious. A slice of onion on your keto-friendly shuffle sandwich is good. Onions are not bad. Okay, you just can't eat a whole onion and expect you to be under your carb counts for the day. Carolyn said if you avoid the root of the onion, you won't cry. Okay, good advice. Thank you so much. Hey, Pam. She says she's glad to find me. I'm so glad you found me too, Pam. I hope you find some easy, simple, delicious things on my page and a lot of encouragement. That's what I have this page for. It's all about encouragement and helping families get healthier and live an awesome life, because I'm telling you, I'm living a life I never knew was possible for me. As a food addict and past complete yo-yo dieter my entire life, I can tell you this, the first time I've been so consistent and feel great, not deprived of anything. I love this lifestyle. So that's what this page is for. Vicki says she heard if you put a small bowl of water next to your onions, you also will not cry. Wow. Another wet paper towel trick. So guys, I don't know how I've missed this all my life. Carolyn says, good evening. She made the green beans in the oven with barbecue chicken. Was so good. How long does it take to get your challenge package? Can't wait to get started. Carolyn, it will not take you long. I know you just placed your order yesterday or last night. We do it last night. It usually takes 3 to 5 days to get your package, so it will be coming to you soon, girlfriend. All right, I got to stir up these green beans. I'll be right back. You're on sizzling. Turn them down a little bit. I had them up on high heat. Oh, let's see. Jewel is from Ohio. Hi, Jewel from Ohio. Need to eat God's food. God's food, Vicky says. All right. Let's see. Rosalie. She says she's clean keto, but everybody says track everything you eat, count carbs and protein. Do you have to do that every day? I have told you this before myself. I don't. I only count carbs. I do that because I want a simple lifestyle. If I have to track everything I eat, including fat and protein, and if I have to calculate macros and get this perfect little pie graph every day, I'm not going to be successful, because who wants to do that for the rest of your life? This is a lifestyle change for me. Again, I'm 4 years in. I don't plan to go backwards. And I can tell you right now, I don't want to log my food in an app for the rest of my life. And I definitely don't want to have to calculate macros for the rest of my life. So that's why I only count carbs. I keep things super simple. I'm trying to move out of the sun. It's right in my face. I try to keep things super simple. And if you focus on carbs, which is what causes the disease, the sugar and carbs, then you are going to be successful. Okay, so don't be afraid of protein. If you want 2 pieces of pork chop, eat 2 pieces of pork chop. If you're hungry, go ahead and get that second piece. Eat when you're hungry and don't eat when you're not, so you can break those habit rituals of eating, and you guys will be successful. What brand of barbecue sauce am I using? I'm using G. Hughes. Let me grab it for you. I am using G. Hughes. I love it. Let me see if I can turn this around for you and you can see the label a little better. G. Hughes has all kinds of awesome sauces. He has barbecue sauce. He has marinades. He has dipping sauces. I mean, this stuff is delicious. And he's got all kinds of flavors. G. Hughes is one of my favorites. Now, is it perfect? No. Because guess what? It's packaged and it's processed. But I can read the ingredients. And when I talk about packaged processed foods, this is my recommendation always. Find something you can read. If you can read the ingredients, or at least if I can read the ingredients, I feel better about it. But when it's got a long list of ingredients and I can't even pronounce 4 or 5 of the ingredients in it, I'm not interested. That's just me and my lifestyle commitment. But if you can read the ingredients, you're going to feel a lot better about what you're eating. Now, unfortunately, these do have sucralose, which potentially could spike your blood sugars, but you're not drinking it, right? And you're not eating it every single day. You're only getting the flavor from the barbecue, so a lot of it's being cooked off. This is okay. If you're gonna use it as a dipping sauce, you're not gonna have a cup of it. I mean, you're gonna have a tablespoon or 2. So again, it may not be the best option, and there probably are $10, $15 sauces out there you can buy that have 100% keto ingredients, but I can't afford it. So this is not that expensive. It's delicious, and it is a very good choice for keto. So again, when we talk about processed packaged foods, dips, sauces, creams, box candies that say keto, this is my advice. Look at the ingredients. If you can read it, you're picking a better option than others, okay? If you can count the carbs on it and make sure it still fits in your day of carb counting. So if your keto is 25 or less net carbs a day, if you're low carb, it's 50 to 150 carbs a day. If you're under your carb counts and you feel good about the ingredients you can read, go for it, okay? I don't recommend processed things all the time, but it is good to have. I mean, I would hate to know I can never have another barbecue sauce in my life. Now, you can make your own barbecue sauces with a lot of ingredients, but again, this is not expensive. It is delicious, and it is a very good choice for me. Let's see. I know I just kind of went off on, what does my shirt say? It says Work Care. It's my company, Work Care Resources. Let's see. I went to my doctor today. He was so happy with me doing keto, down 25 pounds. Way to go, Susan. And I'm almost certain you sent a message earlier saying that you hope your doctor is happy with you. So I'm so glad that you got the news you were hoping for. And I knew your doctor was going to be happy with you. Virginia wants to know, do I do salads? I love salads, and I usually get them on date nights when I go to restaurants because I don't make a good salad at my house. I don't know why, I just can't. And I don't like cutting up all the stuff. I'm lazy. But I have a lot of friends who love salads. My sister-in-law loves salads, and she has salads at her house all the time. Perfect, great choice. Just be aware of all the things you're putting in it. So if you're cutting up lettuce and broccoli and cauliflower and red onions and cucumbers, all of those veggies are low-carb veggies, but they add up. So just know what you're putting in your salads. But as long as you know what carb counts you're at, salads are a very good choice. Lettuce is one of the lowest carb vegetables there are. Just be aware of what you're putting in your salad, and it's a great choice. So my skillet green beans are cooking up. Love them. All right, great questions, guys. Keep throwing them at me. This is question answer time. Jean says she's watching from, is that Mechanicsville, Virginia. Thank you for being so helpful and informative. She had the zucchini with a couple of tablespoons of salsa topped with cheddar cheese. Yum, that sounds wonderful. Let's see. What is a normal day of meals? Jackie, that depends on you and your lifestyle. My normal day of meals is keto nap during the morning. If I have a lunch, and I say lunch because people throw out lunch because at 12 o'clock, you know, you're supposed to eat. That's not the case for me. If I'm hungry, I eat a lunch, and if I'm not, I will keep on going through my day and wait for dinner. I do eat when I'm hungry, and I don't eat when I'm not. So in a typical day, if I get hungry during the day, like today I had a couple of tablespoons of chicken salad. My mom makes chicken salad, and it's so delicious, so I had some chicken salad. And then tonight I'm having green beans and pork chops. If I have a lunch, mine generally is something really small. It might be a deli roll-up, a turkey, low-carb turkey slice rolled up with some good cheese and maybe some mayonnaise or some ranch or some spicy something or another. So I love deli roll-ups. I love my mom's chicken salad. I may do a bunless burger. I mean, I don't do a whole lot of lunches. That's just honest truth. Your day may look different than mine. So you may have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And that's okay. If you're hungry, eat. If you're not, then break those habits of saying, hey, it's breakfast time, let's eat. It's lunchtime, let's eat. If you break those cycles of just habit eating, like every night you get home and you eat supper and you always have a snack, if you're hungry, eat the snack. But if you're not hungry, why are you grabbing it? So a lot of times we just have these habits of eating at certain times a day. But if you'll start to incorporate intermittent fasting in your life, intermittent fasting is amazing. It's amazing for anybody, but if you're keto, it's even better. Then you will grow to understand the difference between eating for hunger and eating out of habit. I rarely ever eat breakfast because I love to fast, and I do intermittent fasting most every single day of the week. And I love the way I feel when I fast. I'm in control 100% of food. I get to decide when I'm going to eat, and that is when I'm hungry. I never, ever do a starvation diet. I don't recommend it. If you're hungry, eat. The awesome thing about keto is when you're cooking and you're eating with your healthy fats, those healthy fats fill you up. They sustain you. They definitely make you stop craving food, which is one of the awesome things about keto. But if you eat when you're hungry and you start keto, those healthy fats really start to help you understand the difference between hunger and habit. Kathy says, I look good in blue. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Can you please tell me which iPhone watch you have? It's obviously waterproof. Sorry, not related to keto. No problem, girlfriend. Thank you for the shirt. I appreciate that. So I have the iPhone, or an Apple. It's an Apple Watch. And I think mine is a Series 3 or Series 4. I can't remember. It's hard to read too because it's so darn small. I was thinking I actually need an upgrade. I've had this one for a little while. I have Series 4. So I have a Series 4 Apple Watch. I love my watch. I actually have it on a plan, so you guys see me talking on it. I can text my sister-in-law on it. I can call somebody. When I'm crazy at work and I'm walking down the hall, I answer my customers on this watch. I love my watch. You don't have to have it for all those purposes. If you're just going to use it for a watch and to track steps and stuff, you don't have to have it on a plan. But if I run out of my house and I leave my phone at home, I don't panic because I got my watch. I can do everything on my watch I do on my phone, most everything. But thank you for the compliment on my blue shirt, and I love my watch. Ooh, Dolly's having hibachi chicken and zucchini. That sounds awesome. Diane's doing bacon. Oh, she said, this is great, adding bacon bits. Yes, I love bacon in my green beans. I'm not doing that tonight, but I do love it. Gina says, do you count the carbs each meal? How many in a day? I think I answered that already, Gina. I'm not sure if you were on here then. So keto is 25 or less net carbs a day, and low carb is 50 to 150. So I try to keep mine around 20. Some days I have a lot less than 20, and other days I'm like right at 25. So it just depends on what I'm cooking. And if I did have that lunch during the day, or if it's date night, I definitely get close to 25 net carbs because we eat a salad and we eat an appetizer and we eat our meal. And sometimes I have a keto-friendly cocktail. So date nights are a little different. At least one day a week, I'm right at 25, sometimes a little higher. But that's okay. It's a lifestyle, right? We're not going to be perfect all the time. We're not always going to be at 20 net carbs. But the goal is for keto, 25 net carbs a day or less. And then keto would be, low carb would be 50 to 150. Is there something else you can use besides almond milk and flour? What are you using almond milk for? And what are you using flour for? That's my question, Pam. I have to know understand your question to be able to answer. So let me know what you're using those products for, and I'll tell you if there's a supplement. Brenda's on here from North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. She had seared tuna and green beans. Now we're getting electrolyte supplements to help with those leg cramps. So thank you for bringing that up, Brenda. I do talk about this on occasion. So Brenda may possibly be experiencing some keto flu. Guys, keto flu is a real thing. I also want to say, when I give you these examples of symptoms of keto flu, that there is a lot going around right now. Okay, there's a lot of COVID going around. There's a lot of flu going around. There's a lot of stomach bugs going around right now in my town for sure. So there's a lot of stuff going around. So I'm going to tell you some of the signs and symptoms of the keto flu, but don't just assume you have the keto flu, okay? If you're feeling these things and it's not going away, definitely make sure you're checking in with your doctors. So keto flu is real. The keto flu happens when our bodies transition from being a glucose burner, eating all the carbs and sugar, to a low carb fat burner, okay, or keto, which means our bodies are being depleted of sugars, and it's being replaced with those healthy fats okay. So when we replace those sugars with healthy fats, our body goes through a transition. And in this transition, our bodies really deplete minerals, which is why I tell you guys all the time, you want to make sure you have a good pink Himalayan salt or that Redmond's real salt that I love. But you can go to your grocery store and get some pink Himalayan salt. It is very important that you use this pink Himalayan salt to season your foods. You can also put it in your waters. If you're drinking Keto Nat, you can add it to your Keto Nat. You can't get too much of it, okay? The pink Himalayan salt is a mineral-based salt. So it's not like the white salt. It doesn't taste like the white salt. It takes a lot of it actually to get a taste. So right now I'm using some real sea salt, Redmond's real salt, and I'm seasoning up my green beans. You want to use a good pink Himalayan salt or a natural sea salt like Redmond's real salt. And you want to do that because those salts have minerals that we need when our body transitions to keto or low carb. So you can use that to help you from getting the keto flu. You also need to drink lots of water, okay? It's a good idea to take half of your body weight, and whatever that number is, you drink that many ounces of water a day, or at least a gallon, okay? You also need lots of good rest. You need to rest. You need to move, okay? You can't just transition your body inside and just sit on the couch all the time. So during that transition, those first few weeks, you want to move your body as much as you can. Doesn't mean you have to join a gym. You don't have to walk 5 miles a day, but just move more. So sleep more, move more, drink lots of water, get you some good pink salt, or go to the store and buy you an electrolyte supplement. But you need those minerals during this transition. Okay, so it's very well possible that you can experience the keto flu, and some signs of that are headaches, possible diarrhea, leg cramps. You get those darn Charlie horses. That's the only thing I got in my transition, and I was prepared. So I started drinking more water. So Charlie horses, stomach cramps, a little bit of diarrhea, headaches, just feeling tired. Those are some signs of the keto flu. Rash, you can get a rash all over your body. That's a sign of the keto flu. I've seen a couple of people with like whelps, like red whelps on their body. It's a possibility of the keto flu. It goes away. So if you experience these things, don't say, oh no, I'm stopping this, give me some sugar. Don't do that. Your body is transitioning from sugar. That's why you're experiencing it. Think about this. Your body is getting rid of all that sugar. It's getting all that poison out, and it's coming to the surface. Like you're feeling it, you're seeing it. Don't give up, keep on going, just be prepared. So make sure you're drinking lots of water, a good pink Himalayan salt, or an electrolyte supplement, or both if you want to. Rest and movement, and you will get past it. Don't give up, don't stop. And think about this too. If you start this keto lifestyle and you experience the keto flu, and then you're like, oh, forget this, I'm gonna eat what I want to, and you go back to eating those sugars, when you get ready to start again, because you are gonna wanna start again because you don't feel good with sugar in your body. When you get ready to start again, you're gonna have to do it again. So don't give up, move through it. You're gonna do great with it. Just be prepared that the keto flu could happen. Let's see, do you have to be on keto? Do you have to be on keto to drink and it went away? I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Maybe Keto Nat. No, you do not have to be on keto, drink Keto Nat. Keto Nat is a supplement for energy, appetite control, focus, better mood, better mind, better skin, better sleep. They put you in ketosis even if you're not following a keto diet. Now, what you eat will depend on how long you stay in that state of ketosis with the ketones. But I have a lot of friends who drink those who do not eat keto. My granny being one of those. My dad being one of those. They drink it for energy. My husband drinks it for energy before he goes to the gym. I have a lot of friends who drink it just for focus in school, at work. So you don't have to be on keto to drink those drinks. Those drinks are amazing for everyone. Linda says she went to the doctor for a checkup. Husband is down 40 pounds from February and she's down 30. Guys, give Linda some hearts. Linda and Walter, give them some hearts. That's awesome news. Guys, I'm so proud of you and happy for you. Better health on the way. Let's see. My friend puts a spoon in her mouth while she cuts up the onion. I've never heard of that either. So I'm going to try the paper towel first and then we'll try a spoon in my mouth and we'll see what happens. Let's see. I'm looking to see if there's any more questions. You guys are doing great. I'm fixing to run outside and turn my grill on though, because we're going to grill these pork chops. Where do you get electrolyte supplements? Honestly, you can buy them most anywhere. You can buy them at GNC. You can buy them at the vitamin shop. You can buy them at Walmart. Just be careful, guys. There's a lot of electrolyte supplements out there that are full of other stuff. You want just a plain, clean electrolyte supplement if you're going to buy one. You can use pink Himalayan salt, and that can be your supplement. You need to salt your food anyway, right? You want it to taste good. So a pink Himalayan salt, a grocery store brand, not a Dollar Tree brand of a pink Himalayan salt will do that for you. But if you do go look at electrolytes, look at the package. It shouldn't have carbs in it. Electrolytes don't have carbs. Okay? Patsy says she is not keto, but she has the broccoli casserole in the oven with rotisserie chicken, and that sounds amazing. Let's see. Idaho. Kathy is from Idaho. She said, how did the packets affect people with irritable bowel syndrome? That is a good question. They definitely can cause a little bit of stomach issues with irritable bowel syndrome, just like most everything. If you were to try those, I would always suggest you start with a half a packet the first day. If no problems, a half a packet the second day. If no problems, full packet moving forward. And you should be good. My granny, unfortunately, she experienced that when she first started, and she was like, oh, can't do this. And she stopped drinking them. And then she was like, I'm gonna try it again. So she tried with a half a packet at a time, and she loves them. Gosh, she's been drinking them for a long time now. Kathy said, did you count macros when you first started keto? Kathy, I did for about a month. And then I was like, to heck with this. I am not doing this. And I was looking for a change. I didn't do this just to lose 20 pounds. Like, I wanted a better lifestyle. I wanted a better life. I wanted more energy. So I knew that this was going to be long-term for me. So I wanted to find solutions that I could deal with long-term. So for about the first month, I logged every bite of food I had, every drink I put in my mouth. I logged everything because I was going to be strict keto and I was going to count all those macros. And I was one of the people, like my friends, who send me messages and say, hey, my map says I need more fat, or oh my God, it says I ate too much protein, and I would panic. Guys, that's not what it's about. I don't want you to do that. I want you to take it serious and just be simple with this lifestyle so that you can be successful. If you look at that app and it tells you you need more fat, and you start looking in the refrigerator for some fat to eat, but you're not hungry, does that make sense? A lot of people do that though because they think that they're doing it the right way. They want to follow true keto, and they'll listen to those apps. The apps are there and they're very helpful, but it has to make sense what you're doing. I just added a little bit more green beans that were left over my skillet. That's why I just added it I want a few more green beans since I had some left over. I'm gonna warm them up in here. The green beans are looking fantastic, by the way. Oh, and I just added some more. So, you know, it just needs to make sense. Anything we do has to make sense. If somebody's telling you to do something and you're like, that don't make sense, think about it. Question it. It's got to make sense, everything we do. Carol got her order today. She's going to start tomorrow. I'm so excited. Keep me posted. When you start your drinks, make sure that you use 16 to 24 ounces of cold or ice cold water. Shake them up in your shaker cup and then drink them. Drink it within about 30 minutes. And don't sip on it all day. Just go ahead and drink it. It tastes delicious. So you're going to be disappointed when it's gone. But drink it within 30 minutes. And keep track of the flavors you like the best. Keep me posted. I'm so excited for all of my new friends. And I've been sending trial packs out every single day. Because everyone is so excited to try these drinks because they're amazing. You do not have to have them. I want to go ahead and say that right now. Because I have a lot of friends saying I got my drinks today. This is not something that's required. I've told all of you guys that. I will never lie to my friends. You don't have to have any supplement to be 100% successful. They are amazing. And I love them because I'm a busy, stressful woman with so much going on all the time. I'm a food addict. These things give me so much control, appetite control, better mood. Like my nurses know when I haven't had one. It just changes everything for me. It gives me everything I need first thing in the mornings. But you can focus on food alone. You can be 100% on food alone and you can see success. But if you need the extra help, if you need the extra support, if you need that appetite control and that energy, I'm telling you, I've been drinking these since 2018. Every day since 2018, and I still pick the best food choices because I love the way the food makes me feel too. But these drinks work the exact same today as they did in August of 2018 when I had my first one. So you don't grow accustomed to it like you do most energy supplements. This thing's amazing. That's why I share them. I tell everyone I share them because I love them and they're amazing, but you don't have to have them for success. Friends of mine who do drink them see faster success and they feel so good. A lot of people just use them as a jump start to get this going. A lot of people use them for a plateau buster. They've lost that 50 pounds. They got 60 more to go, but they're just stuck. These drinks will pop you out of that and get you back on track. Or not even on track. You're on track, but your body has just gotten accustomed to the things you're eating and the things you're doing. So these change things up a bit. And then I've got friends who drink them every single day for years. They are truly awesome. Let's see, what sugar substitute is in this barbecue sauce? It's sucralose. So it's not the best thing in the world, but it is what it is. It's a very good choice. There's only one carb. No, I'm sorry, there's 2 carbs and 2 tablespoons, so 1 carb and a tablespoon. Not the perfect choice. You can probably buy some very expensive sauces that have no sugar in them. But I love GUs. Julia made some pulled pork with sugar-free barbecue sauce. It sounds amazing. Where do you get your GUs? I get mine at Walmart. Susan uses the Sweet Baby Ray's sugar-free. I haven't tried that one yet, and I haven't read the ingredients. Again, when I look at processed packaged things, I look to see if I can read the ingredients. If I can read them, I feel good about it. I haven't tried that one. As far as figuring carbs, you subtract the fiber and alcohol sugar. Is that sugar okay? Debbie, that is a great question. This is my recommendation. When you're looking at your products, you definitely want to look at the total carbs and the fiber. Subtract the fiber, okay? If it has sugar alcohols, my recommendation is to take half of those away from your carb count. The reason I say that is because when you buy a package, I wish I had, you know what, I think I might have something. When you buy a package and it says, find something in. Here we go, let's see. Oh, that's really small. No. See, I don't buy a whole lot of stuff that has sugar alcohols. But if you, let me just give you an example. If you buy a product and it has 26 total carbs and it's got 25 sugar alcohols, that's questionable, right? So that means it's 1 net carb, but it's got 26 total carbs and 25 sugar alcohols. Is that sugar alcohol added in there just so we feel good about eating their product? Like, I really try to refrain from packaged processed foods as much as I can. It's okay to eat them on occasion. I love Halo ice cream. I wish I had one. That'd be a great example. I love Halo ice cream, the carb ones, the carb manager ones. I love them. They're so good. But there's a lot of sugar alcohols. So instead of me eating them all the time saying, oh, I only got 5 net carbs, I really take half the sugar alcohols out. That way it really makes me think about those processed foods. Because yes, it may only have 1 net carb with all of those sugar alcohols, but is it really good for us to have that all the time, all those processed ingredients? Because that ingredient list on the ice cream is a lot longer. And your box candies, the ingredient list is a lot bigger, and it might be hard to even pronounce some of the words, but the net carb count comes out okay, because they know that we're all looking at those nutritional values and we want a good carb count. So I would just say be cautious of subtracting 100% of those sugar alcohols. So I'm sorry if I don't like that. That's just my recommendation. You don't have to follow it. Do not have to follow my advice. I'm just giving you some. All right. I need to go turn this grill on. If you're diabetic, how many carbs? Gina, that depends on if you want to do low carb or keto. I do have friends who are diabetic who follow low carb and some that follow keto. If you're type 2 diabetes, you shouldn't have a problem as long as you're managed. If you're type 1 diabetes, you definitely want to talk to your doctor, because type 1 is a serious health issue that has to be managed very carefully. I have a lot of friends who are diabetic who eat keto, and I have diabetics who drink the keto nat. So it really depends on your health, your condition, your stabilized. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm fixing to run back in the house. I just need to plug this grill up. But it depends on you and your condition of your diabetes. Uh-oh. Turn my darn grill off. Oh, snugger. Oh, it's unplugged. Hang on, guys. There we go. All right, I'm going back in the house so you guys can hear me. Watching. I see somebody watching from Pittsburgh. I just cannot get some good service outside. Kimberly says she is down 40 pounds. Amazing, Kimberly. So happy for you. Amanda's watching. Love the keto meals. Oh my goodness, I'm tired, y'all. It's been a week. Let's see. Sandra, doing pork chops in the oven. Don't have an air fryer. How long should I cook them? I'd say a good 15-20 minutes, and then you can check them out and see if they're finished for the inside. Brenda's got a lot of weight to lose, but you can do it, Brenda. I have so many friends who are so successful. How does your mom make her chicken salad? Judy, that is a good question. She's got a magic touch. It's so simple, though. It's just pulled chicken. And she adds some mayonnaise, and she'll add some... Sometimes she'll do pickle relish, sometimes she doesn't. I'm going to have to ask her. She's got a magic touch. It's all keto, and it's delicious. Let's see. Brenda, can you do it if she is... Okay, Brenda, you can do it. She is so real. That's why. Aw, thank you, Julia. You're so sweet. Debbie also uses Jehu sauces. She loves the barbecue, and he has some balsamic vinegar dressing. I haven't tried that yet, but I love his marinades. Let's see. Help. What is the best sweetener to use? Diane, let me show you a couple in my pantry. These are some of the ones I love. See, I love doing these question answers. Let's see. All right. These are some of the ones I like the best. I love monk fruit. Monk fruit is so good. Let me turn my camera around so y'all can see. Love, love, love my monk fruit. So monk fruit comes in granular or confection. I love monk fruit. All right. I also occasionally will buy the pure. This I get at Walmart. It's okay. It is not the best choice, but it still is keto friendly. But this is one of my favorites. This is Swerve. I love Swerve and I love monk fruit. And I primarily buy confectioners because everything I use it in, the confectioner I think mixes better. I think it tastes better. I love this one. This is my favorite one. Swerve and monk fruit. That's what I recommend. Those are the best ones. Here's one more. Let me grab it out of my counter or out of my pantry. This is what I use in my coffee most of the time. It's Truvia. It's Truvia made with stevia leaf. So I get this at Sam's, like a big thing for like $14 or $15. Looking for my ingredients. Now, if you look at this though, this one's made with erythritol, stevia leaf extracts. Okay. If you look at monk fruit ingredient is erythritol and monk fruit extracts. If you look at Swerve. Swerve. Where's my ingredients? Look, okay, ingredients right here. It's got erythritol, prebiotic. Oh, heck, look at that. I ain't never even seen that before. And you know what? I don't know what in the world that says. I have never read that before. I'm going to have to Google that word. I knew this word was made with erythritol, and I like the taste. It doesn't give me that aftertaste for me. So I don't know what that word is, but this is one of my favorite ones, so I'm going to have to Google. And then if you look at Pure, you'll see they're all a little different. Pure is made with, this one's got organic erythritol, organic stevia leaf extracts, and some kind of natural flavoring. So these are my favorite ones. Again, monk fruit and swerve being my two top ones. Okay, let's see. What can you use instead of almond milk or flour? Pam, I'm still looking for that, what you're using it for. Have you gotten the getting started info? I will definitely send the getting started info to anybody who needs it. Just tell me getting started in the comments and I will send you getting started information. Yum. They did the chicken parmesan over rice zucchini. It's so good. It's one of my favorite things. It was so easy. Angela had bacon cheeseburger shuffles. That sounds awesome. Does Keto Nat help to drink if not eating? Yes. Keto Nat is amazing for appetite control, energy, focus, better sleep, better mood, better skin. I love Keto Nat. Let's see. I can't have nuts and everything I found has them in it. So you're asking about almond milk and flour. Okay, I got you. Now I understand what you're talking about. Oh, I hate that, Pam. Because I love almond flour and I love coconut flour and I love almond milk. So I'm really not 100% certain what I would recommend you do because this is the first time someone's actually specifically asked me that question. I would Google keto options with nut allergies and just see what populates. I hate to hear that though. Okay, do you get the Redmond's Redmond's? It's I'm gonna have to get the package. It's Redmonds, Redmonds. This is my favorite salt. Now you can use any kind of pink Himalayan salt, any grocery store brand pink Himalayan salt. It's cheaper probably, but I love this because it tastes so good. It's called Redmonds, Redmond, Redmonds Real Salt. And you just go to Google and type in Redmonds Real Salt. It'll take you right to their website, and that's how I order. It is unrefined mineral salt. It has all the minerals we need. I love it. And this bag lasts me a long, long time. Okay. I love fresh vegetables, Diane. That's primarily what I cook is fresh. You can use frozen if you like. You can use canned if you like. I like fresh. I have not had Marco's pizza. I love pizza bowls though. Kathy said theirs is really salty. It's probably the marinara they put in it, or the meat is very salty. I'm the same way. Pink salt will not cause you to swell. Nope, it sure does not. It actually helps you decrease inflammation. I drink pickle juice and that helps with keto flu. That's a good option. I didn't think about that, Brenda. I don't know if you're still on here. Can you get keto flu months after doing keto? You can if you're coming in and out of ketosis. If you're having like long weekend off the wagon kind of situations and you get back on, absolutely. Google says keto is 50 under. What do you think? Debbie, you might be able to get in ketosis with 50 carbs. Most cannot. Keto generally is recognized as 25 carbs or less. Low carb is generally 50 to 150. That's just what I've always read and everything I've always read. And me, myself personally, you guys know when I very first started, I was strict keto and I used the blood monitor to check because I wanted to know that I was doing it right because I was like 170% in. And I was out of ketosis if I got close to 25, and that was for me. So we're all a little different. I 100% support low carb or keto though. So if you want to stick at 50, I say go for it. Tanya has lost from 180 to 132, 135. Holy cow. Tanya, that's amazing. Congratulations. Keto Nat, Sandra, comes from me. So if you want some Keto Nat information, just put Nat in the comments and I will send you some. Down 37 pounds since June 7th, living the keto lifestyle. Way to go, Michelle. Guys, I'm almost to the end of the questions. I hope this has been helpful. Guys, I hope you'll share these videos. Gail says she deleted her app. It was driving her nuts. It really has a good purpose to help you track things, but I think too many people get way overcomplicated with it. They start stressing over it, and that's not good. You don't want to have any stress in your life. Stress kills you, just as much as sugar. So we don't want to add stress to our life. If your app is actually causing you frustration and anxiety, delete that sucker, because it's not good for you if that's the case. All right, these green beans look fantastic. Don't they look delicious? Ooh, man, that looks good. I'm gonna turn my eye off because I'm gonna burn them. I don't got my pork chops on yet. I just have to get off here, y'all, so I can get my pork chops on the grill. Anyway, I hope you guys will share these videos if I've been any help to you. I love to have question answer time. It don't look like I'm gonna be able to get to all of them, but guys, Kathy says strawberry peach is her favorite. Oh man, y'all are just awesome. Tanya said that she lost almost 50 pounds and she don't drink the drinks. And that's why I was telling you guys, you don't have to have it. You can focus on food and exercise and you'll be successful. I just love the drinks. I would like to know more about the drinks. I've tried keto but failed. I need to lose weight seriously. Tina, I will send you information. 200? Wow, Pam, that's amazing. Guys, give Pam tons of hearts. Wow. Guys, I'm so proud of all of you. Even if you've only lost 5 pounds, it's even the weight loss. The weight loss, honestly, is nothing compared to all the other benefits you get. Somebody says, what's wrong with the Dollar Tree Himalayan salt? Sandra, you might not have nothing wrong with it, but in my mind, I'm thinking if I can buy a salt for $1 in the Dollar Tree, I'm wondering where it comes from. I'm wondering if it's a true pink Himalayan salt that hasn't been processed. You want a good refined pink salt that has all the minerals. So if it normally costs you $5 or $6 at the grocery store and you can buy a small bag for $1, it's just questionable. I always want you to make sure if you're using it, that you're using a good one that is not refined. We want to make sure it has the minerals in it. I've been on keto, low carb for 4 years. I totally agree. Keep it simple, not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. It's the easiest and healthiest thing I've ever done ever. Awesome, Carolyn. Thank you for sharing. All right, guys, I think I'm through the questions, but they keep coming. I'm glad you guys are interested in learning more. Definitely share this video if it's been any help to you at all. Is there any ice cream that is keto friendly? Ice cream is my downfall. I love Halo too, but never checked carbs. Was eating low carb on Weight Watchers. So Lindy, there are keto friendly ice creams. Again, they're processed. I wouldn't eat them every night, but they are good to have them as a treat or on occasion. I like the Halo carb line. They do have a carb line. My favorite one, oh my goodness, there is a salted caramel that's amazing, and they also have a lava, like a chocolate peanut butter lava, so good. But there's also Rebel ice cream. There's also Enlighten ice cream. So just Google keto ice creams. You'll see some options. Again, I wouldn't eat them every day, but they are nice for a treat. Now you can make your own sweet treats at home, keto style, and you can have one every night if you want to, especially in your beginning phases. Once you get close to that maintenance, it makes a difference, guys, how many carbs and calories you eat. But when you're in that weight loss mode, you eat when you're hungry, and if you crave a snack, then darn, get you a chocolate snack as long as it's keto. It ain't gonna hurt you. Tina says she's type 1 diabetic and do both keto and low carb. She leans more toward low carb because she has to check her sugar often. That's my sister-in-law. Hey, Tina. Is there an easy cheat sheet for keto for beginners? I post things all the time, Kathy. I actually posted something just this week that shows how easy it is. You pick a lean meat, you pick a good low carb veggie, you pick your healthy fat you're gonna cook it in, and go to town. That's how simple it is. You really can't get much simpler than that. All right. Yes, you can get monk fruit and Swerve at Walmart. Yes, there's a brown sugar Swerve. All right, guys, I'm getting to the end. I can see the end coming. I'm so glad y'all have so many questions. I love that you want to learn. What about beer on keto? Donna, I have to say, I always say this. I have a keto-friendly cocktail or wine on occasion, especially my date nights. Do not recommend it daily. Alcohol is a toxin. Our bodies stop the production of ketones. It stops the fat burning. It stops everything when we put a toxin in our body. So when you do drink, everything shuts down because your body has to get rid of the poison. It is a poison. It is what it is. I'm sorry. So your body will stop everything to get rid of it. But there are keto-friendly beers and liquors and wines. Just be cautious of the fact that if you're not moving, it's probably because you're drinking too much. If you're eating the right foods and you're drinking, it definitely makes a difference. I can tell you for myself, when I have more than one glass of wine a week, I feel it. I see it in my face. Your body just doesn't like the poison. The weight loss site I used to look at met a guy that made a stevia barbecue sauce. I do not like it near as well as Hugh's. I just looked at the ingredients and sugar is an ingredient halfway down the list. I'm shocked. Yep. All right, let's see. So, Catherine said, first 5 weeks in, inflammation seriously decreased. It's almost 7 o'clock. I'm going to jump off here. Guys, I love you, but I've got to get my grill started. My husband's going to say, girl, we hungry around here. I see some getting started requests, and I 100% am going to send you. I got horrible leg cramps this morning. Sandra, just know you're doing something right if you're hurting. Isn't that awful? It's like my aunt used to tell me all the time when I was growing up, beauty is pain, right? So, you know, sometimes we have to do things that we don't like. Nobody wants leg cramps, but I can tell you, if you're experiencing keto flu, you're doing something right because your body is transitioning. Just don't give up. Drink a lot of water. Get some good rest. Use a good pink Himalayan salt or an electrolyte supplement to get through that phase, but it will go away. Not everyone will experience it. Some of us are luckier than others, but don't give up. Keep on going. Let's see. Pickle juice. A lot of people are giving recommendations on pickle juice for those cramps, guys. Take their advice. I use, see, I'm looking real quick, see if there's any more questions. Guys, you are doing a great job. Nancy says she also is addicted to food, sugar. If I buy 1 bag, I will eat the whole thing. Now I have to buy 3 or, she said, now I have to have 3 or bags. Same way with ice creams. I just can't stop it. Praying that will help you. It will. You still have to break your habits no matter what you're doing. You have to break your habits, but you can do it. You can do it. Is boiled okra keto friendly? Okra, I got to count the carbs actually because I actually thought about adding some okra to my side dishes for next week. So I will be Googling that myself and giving you guys some recommendations. If I buy okra this week, it's because it's good. But you can do a quick Google search. Just Google carb counts in okra and it will tell you. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Do what? What are you calling Mama for? Okay. All right, guys. I am to the end. I am so glad I have so many friends who are interested in learning more and want to make a change, not only for you, but everybody in your house. Do you know how happy your family is going to be when you're happy? Do you know how much more you can do for the people you love? Because that's what we do. As women, we're all about taking care of everyone else. Do you know how much more you're going to be able to do when you feel good? Do you know how much better you're going to be taking care of yourself? Guys, I'm so excited for you. I'm going back outside, so my camera's probably fixing to go off. Please, please, please share these videos. If I'm ever any help to you, that means I can be help to others. So share. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Guys, I hope you have an awesome night. I'm going to jump off here, start this grill, get some walking in because I haven't done much walking today. And I'm going to enjoy my evening. I hope you do the same. Love all of you. Bye.